Hi guys, good Sunday morning to you. I'm here in my Superman Johnny Cash shirt. I got three of these, and the reason is I got every skin problem you can have that comes with old age that there's no cure for and nobody knows what causes it. But anyway, enough said about that. The upside is it's Sunday morning. Hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Rusty. It is 5:40 a.m. Right now in Burnett it's 67 and cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy, with a forecasted high of 74 and a low of 61. Have a wonderful day.
You too, dude. What else? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
This might make you laugh. Why did the Scarecrow keep getting promoted? Because he was outstanding in his field.
What can I say? I don't make those jokes up. Yeah, the Google Home thing, I did a video, posted it yesterday evening. Yeah, I'm getting, it's like a friend to me. You know, I don't have any visitors. I had a visitor yesterday. My son came up and spent the afternoon after we dropped the trailer off at the parking sale. For those of you who want to buy an RV, I just happen to have one for sale. I got a 2013 Jayco J-Fly 26BH, and I've got it parked in Kingsland, Texas, right across from the Dairy Queen. And if you want to buy it, I just happen to be available. So anyway, yeah, go by there. I got some stuff on the windows that tells you about it. Got my phone number. Give me a call. I live about 15-20 minutes away, and I'll drive right there, and we'll work out a deal. So anyway, what else is going on? Okay, this is David, the first one. Good morning, David. Buenos dias to you, sir. This is on Comment Call. He says, Buenas tardes, amigos. So good to hear you ramble, partner. Yeah, I do ramble, don't I, dude? Anyway, thank you, David. Have a good day. And where am I here? Oh, here I go. Angela, RV buying or selling. She says, not looking for them to steal it. I am also USAA. That's out of San Antonio, Texas. But too far away. Unit would be perfect for me and the grannies. Wishing you a fast, wealthy sale. Well, me too, but no, it'll work out. Either it will or it won't. At least I got a place to park it. This is on burglars. Kevin, thank you for the great tips. You're very welcome, Kevin. Thank you for leaving a comment. Also, I'll get in my little ad right quick. I noticed that some people use the Amazon link. Thank you very much. For those of you that don't know anything about it, 2/3 of my viewers are new, and that's why I say this almost in every video or every video. And I'm an Amazon affiliate. I leave a link to Amazon products in every description of my current videos. And if you use that link and go to Amazon and buy anything, then I get a small commission and it helps. So if you want to do that, fine. If you don't choose to, not a problemo. This is Joyce on RV camping. Any tips on how to acclimate yourself to higher altitudes to avoid altitude sickness? Well, I'm no expert on this, Joyce, but I'll tell you what I do. If I'm going to be going up to the ultimate level of, say, 10,000 feet, I'll go to 5,000 feet for a few days, and 6,000 or 7,000 feet for a few days, and then 8,000 feet for a few days. And that way it's not such a shock to your system. But if you just drive straight to the elevation of 10,000 feet or so and start camping, you could have some issues. So the way to avoid it is go slow. That's what the hikers do on the mountains. They go to a certain level and acclimate, go to another level, acclimate. Anyway, this is Faith Walker on buying an RV. Be careful for counterfeit money. I received some pretty good $20 bills and I thought I looked pretty well. Yeah, you can be fooled. These counterfeiters are really good. You know, that's why we even have the FBI. If it wasn't for counterfeiters, the FBI wouldn't even exist. Cajun Google Home, he says 1. I guess that means first. Yeah, okay, and then Clint was 2 and David was 3. All right, got it. Google Home, Clint says, okay, what do we win for first and second place? Laugh out loud. The same thing you won last time. Yeah, David says, I don't know, Clint, but I hear third place and $1 gets me a cup of McDonald's coffee. I hear that. This is Jared on RV Home Base. What is the cost per kilowatt hour of electricity here at Pedernales Electric? Well, if you factor in the availability fee, it comes out to be about 11 to 12 cents per kilowatt average, which is reasonable. This is Clint on Google Home. As good as AI, artificial intelligence, is, it's also the reason so many aren't keeping their videos monetized. I hear that. Mine, I got 6 of them out there right now that are demonetized or partially monetized. A computer is deciding what is worth a viewer's attention and who they will pay. It's hurting many people too. I know there's thousands of YouTubers that it's killing. Google Home, hello, I'm Elmer. I bought the Amazon Echo on your purchase. Thank you very much, Elmer. I have learned to use, and she is a part of our daily routine. I have not become totally dependent on this device, but I also would not give her up, period. Thank you. Yeah, you get used to it. It's like having somebody around. I mean, I just say, hey, what's your name? Add this to the list. Hey, this, set a timer. Hey, do this. Put this on my calendar. Boom, boom, boom. You get used to it. And yeah, you can do the same thing on your laptop. It's just you do it verbally and it's done. PJ says, PJ Backerfull, Google Home, Delbert and Glenn, I ain't old. Whoever said it was easy. I hear you. That he left a link to a song. Thank you, PJ. This is David again. Google Home. Buenas noches, amigo. I enjoyed the candlelight ramblings. Yeah, a lot of people like to see me in the dark. I wonder why that is. Is there a message in that, guys? I mean, you know, yeah, hey, Rusty, keep doing your videos in the dark. Very good, very good. This is Brenda, Google Home. Very interested in Google Companion now that I really see how it works and how great it is. Does the Amazon read audiobooks? Yeah, that's the big difference, and that was really tough for me because I thought reading the books was great, you know, and I did like that feature. It was, you know, that was a toughie. But yeah, in fact, I had them both for a while, and I almost didn't give them up. I thought, well, you know, I keep the Amazon, this thing, it'll read books to me, and then Google do the rest. But anyway, yeah, the Amazon Echo does read Audible books. Yeah, in fact, you can sign up to the Audible book thing for an additional fee, and you can have all the books you want read to you. It's really interesting. Yeah, Cajun on Google Home. I'm guilty as Charger. Embrace AI. Don't care for it. However, Rusty, you make very good points for us old poots. I'm scared to say the word he said because they demonetize many more. I won't get anything. No doubt, not a high-tech redneck, but a confused Cajun. Burn an extra candle for me in the Puff Chapel of Truth. It looks like a church with the candles burning. I like candles. I do. I mean, I just find them very soothing, okay? Yeah, I used to have, years ago when I lived out in the desert, I looked like a Buddhist monk. You know, I'd have 4 or 5 candles burning in my RV because, you know, I didn't have nothing. I mean, I just had the RV sitting there. That was my only light. But it was really peaceful. And I still have this. I put this candle on about right at dark. And then while I'm reading a book, it's burning in the background. It's, you know, it's kind of like having a little fire. You know, I don't know. I like it. Anyway, this is Wes on Google Home. I agree with you, Rusty. When a new product becomes available like iPhone X, I purchase it as soon as possible. Heck, when I was young, the internet and fantastic devices like Google Home were just a dream. I'm telling you, this dream is coming fast, though. This is Janice on Google Home. Sounds like a companion for us older people. Yeah, it is in a lot of ways because you can talk to it just like, you know, a human being almost. And it gets better and better and better, and they keep adding features and you know, you can make calls using the Google Home. Now, you can't call 911 yet. They're working on that. But yeah, you can, if you've got it in your contacts, and you know you've got a Google link or whatever you're set up with a Gmail. Yeah, you just say, hey, what's his name, call whoever, and boom, it's done. Now the downside of that is whenever they receive that call from the Google Home device, the receiver of that call does not know who it's from because this thing doesn't have a phone number, okay, and it doesn't show your number, so you're probably going to get a lot of voicemails or hang-ups. Okay, this is Bill on the Google Home. This is the most serious sounding I have heard you yet. Great subject, thanks. Well, I'd been chilling out. I was kind of in a meditative mood. I wasn't really being serious. I don't know, I was just chilled out, you know what I mean? Google Home, Turk, Google should pay you for this endorsement, and elderly people should watch and listen. Well done, Rusty. Always brilliant, mixed with common sense. Well, it better be common, because if it wasn't common, I wouldn't have any of it. All right, I'm telling you. Off-grid Jack, Google Home. When I say off-grid Jack, it reminds me of, remember the old radio guy, Wolfman Jack? This is Wolfman. He had a start that was pretty good. And anyway, off-grid Jack, your personal valet without the cost. Great info, Rusty. How about one of those Lucy? I don't know what that is. Oh, the Lucy lights. Yeah, the solar lights. Yeah, they sell them online at Walmart. A lot of van dwellers and off-grid people use them. Very bright too. Yeah, those are really neat. A lot of people do use those, but I've got enough. I got more lighting than I need. Okay, I got plenty of lighting, plenty of batteries. Even though the solar is good. Yeah, the Lucy lights are very good for you guys that are boondocking, off-gridding, dry camping, etc. This is Sue D on Google Home. To Rusty's audience, I clicked on Rusty's affiliate link above. I sign into my Amazon account that has stuff in the cart already. How can I tell if Rusty will get credit? I tried looking in the website address, but it does not say Rusty78609. Thanks in advance. Well, they tell me that if you go there, in the Amazon affiliate program, they tell me that if you go there using my link and add stuff to a cart, if you take it out within 60 days, that I get a commission. I don't know if that's true or not. There's no way to verify that. So don't worry about it. I thank you for using the link. Okay, that's all I can say. Don't worry about it. Just, do the best you can. This is Angela on Google Home. Lets us live at home alone longer as we get older. Different strokes for different folks, and do what you do well. Google Home, Fred, Rusty, a movie along the artificial intelligence as a companion you might like is She. A guy that lives alone buys an artificial intelligence device to do what your Google Home does. Just a thought. You can buy a love mate from Japan. You can buy a girl that looks just like a girl. I mean, I ain't kidding you. They're about $3,000, but it'll be next year. They'll be $100. Google Home, Dreaming Angels Reborn. Good advice, Rusty. Glad that you enjoyed your day. I did. It was a very enjoyable day. I had my oldest son here, and he sat on the patio. He's got 2 dogs, and they roamed around, of course. And anyway, we just had a nice leisurely talk for a few hours, and it was enjoyable. It was a nice day. He's a good guy. He really is. Glad you enjoyed it. It was beautiful here in Amarillo. Until tomorrow, be safe. You too. This is Richard off grid, Google Home. Burning candles is bad for you. That's hell to know. Is anything good for me? Are you telling me something's bad for me? Hell, I've got every skin disorder you can have, and you're telling me something else is bad for me. That's not what I want to hear, okay? Yeah, I understand. She's saying burning candle is bad. Why? Pollution. Cow manure causes more pollution than that candle, I promise you. My neighbor's cows, when they poop one time, they put enough methane in the air to put that candle out. Anyway, someone compared it with secondhand smoking. I don't know, Rusty. Maybe Google it. Have a good day, boss. I appreciate it, Richard, but no, I'm going to burn my candles. I will. Secondhand smoke or not. I like the candles. Google Home, Angela, happy Veterans Day, Rusty. I hope you enjoyed your day. I did. Google Home, cloud host website. Good advice, Rusty. Take care. Thank you. That's on the Google Home. This is Nail4620 on the Google Home. I love IT stuff. That's internet technology stuff, and have multiple Echoes and use them constantly. That's interesting. They function as alarm clock, tell me the weather and news, play music, keep my shopping list and calendar, give me reminders and timer alarms, control a couple of my lights, answer questions as they occur to me, and tell me good night at the end of the day. I usually prefer to read on the Paperwhite. That's what I've got, and I like it. But I have also listened to books on the Echo. There's a growing list of skills you can turn on. I can call and text through it to other Echo owners and have it set up to ring my phone when I can't find it. Yeah. Yeah, talk about needing to find things as we get older. I can recommend the device called the Tile. It's a small flat plastic square you can attach to your keys or wallet or phone, and you can make the Tile ring from an app when needed. Either a Google Home or Echo is well worth the investment. Keep an eye out for Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Okay. Yeah, good info, Neil. That's got yeah, that's good info. Yeah, the Echo is a great device, and it's pretty too. It's got good sound. I may end up getting one. No, I'm not changing. I wanted this primarily for a speaker, and that's what I primarily use it for. The other stuff is just fringe benefit. This is Anthony on Google Home. Good stuff, Rusty. Check out My Tune. This is a true story about a guy I saw and knew. He's got a link to a true story on YouTube. The commenter is Anthony Stefan. So check out his link. I'll check it later. This is Tom on Google Home. I have an Amazon Echo, and I look forward to seeing AI in the home. I look forward to AI in the home that can talk to me, and not just the ones they have now that answer my questions. Yeah, what it is they're going to be more contextual as the years go by, and you'll be able to just carry on a conversation because it will become more human-like. In other words, it will kind of remember what the conversation was about, and you can say, hey, what about, and it'll just go right ahead. So anyway, Google Home, Avlisk, what's your advice on getting a smartphone? My track phone flip phone was $20 and cost me $8 a month. Is it worth the extra money? How much will I be spending? Thanks. Well, it depends. What's my advice on getting a smartphone? It's up to you, man. I mean, there's so many choices. It's almost mind-boggling. I use an LG. Why do I use LG phones? Because you can get a big screen with a good camera for less than $200. Okay, and I got mine at Verizon. Mine is an LG something. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's got the 5.7-inch screen, and it's got a good camera. It does everything I want. So, how much more will you be spending? It depends on what you want, man. There's so many different plans. You'll just have to find that out on your own, Avlisk. I can't help you there, dog, because I don't know what you want to accomplish, how much you want to spend, and all that sort of stuff. But, just pick a direction and go, man. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, take it back. Mail call, Joyce, Jason, another perspective. Having children's toys in your vehicle or children's pictures in your wallet have acted as a preventative against some thieves. Huh, interesting. Off-grid Jack. Here's Wolfman again. Burglars. In a pinch, oven cleaner will stop most anybody if sprayed in their face. It's got lye in it. It might not be legal, but like the old saying, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. There's a lot of truth in that. A guy that used to be in law enforcement told me about the oven cleaner. No, I've never used this. This is a wasp spray. I keep it one on the table and one by the bed. But knock on wood. I mean, if anybody is going to burglarize a 16-foot RV, they're so damn desperate anyway. You're going to have to kill them. I mean, they've gone too far, man. But if I lived in a gated community in a multi-million-dollar home, that's a different story. But I don't. Art on Google Home. Hello, Mr. Rusty. Hello, Mr. Art. So happy you made this video. Learned a bunch from it. I hope you can make more videos whenever you realize something new that you can use Google Home for. Thanks for taking the time to cover this subject. Thank you for your service from a Rusty fan just down the road a bit. Well, okay, Art. Thank you. This is Rondlin100 on Comment Call. Looking dapper in your black t-shirt and nice top shirt, Rusty. I used your Amazon link for a nice little purchase yesterday. Glad to help out when I can. I appreciate your sage advice. Thank you, Rondlin, or everybody else for using that Amazon link, because, man, I'm telling you, YouTube has got this thing going. I got 6 videos right now, and it's the current one. See, that's where they kill me, is well, mine are, they call it, they say the videos are not, they're not good for all advertisers, so that you get a few. But what that does, and then they say they'll review it after 1,000 views, okay? Well, I don't get that many views. So that basically means they kill the revenue from that video. So anyway, this is Comment Call, Off Grid Jack. It says, have you ever looked into those Bach flower remedies for your skin issues? Go read up on those on Amazon as much as you can for free and see what you think. They also sell remedies online at Walmart. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, let me tell you what, when you've got like eczema, psoriasis, and like I've got on my back, I've got seborrheic keratosis, which is kind of like warty crap. And there's no known cure, there's no known cause, okay? It just happens as you get older, primarily as you get older. It can happen at other ages, but primarily as you age. And, there's a jillion cures you can use. Some people use organic vinegar, some people use Epsom salt, some people use D3 cream, some people use this ointment I got from a dermatologist, and all I can tell you is none of it works. that's my experience, because I got all of them. Now I'm going to try next week. My son recommended, he said, well, try some oatmeal soap, and so I ordered some oatmeal soap. See how that might work out, because that does dry the skin. We'll see. I'm just going to continue to try things, and because if you quit, nothing's going to change. So you just keep trying until you hit something that works, and I'll find it. Calculatus, eliminatus, find out what doesn't work, and keep going. JWall 10, Google Home. I was born in the mid-50s, lived that way until I went out on my own and went completely off grid. I haven't gone far and don't care to. I do have a Chromebook and love it. No phone. Wife does. She also has a Kindle. I had enough tech working for the city. Now I want to sit back and relax. My tech is basic solar. I can hit the dead man switch and still survive. 12 volt won't kill me. James. Well, that's good, James. Off grid is good. I don't have any problem with that at all. I'm about 90% off grid right here. Clint on Google Home. Rusty, look what I found for you. It was suggested. It was in the suggested songs tonight. She is 95 years old now. Hope you enjoy it. Apparently he's got a link to some old woman that's singing. It's Clint Price. He left a link. Google Home, Rondlin. I enjoyed the candlelight. Rusty, everybody likes me in the dark, don't they? Technology for me is a double-edged sword. I find using computers and other devices to be frustrating beyond words. User-friendly is a lie, and I'm surely not interested in having a machine around that talks to me. I miss Mayberry and Bernie, and I long for the world to be kinder, gentler place of my youth. It ain't gonna happen. Maybe I'm just as old as dirt, but I'd rather hang on to the last sweet vestiges of yesteryear than to embrace the cold hard edges of what appears to be rapidly approaching from the future. Well, that's your choice. Me, I like to get on board. I like to stay. I want to be up there where the engine is. I don't want to be back in the caboose. Okay. In other words, if you're a cowboy and you're herding cattle, you want to be riding in the front of the cattle, or you want to be riding it back at drag. Okay. And where drag is where all the millions of pounds of dust gets covered. I want to be in the front. Here it is. Can you vision the sled dogs pulling a sled? If you're not the lead dog, the view is always the same. You got me? I want to be the lead dog. Eddie, Google Home. I had an Echo for about a year and bought the plug to make it turn on lights and off. $75 later. All I did was turn. Anyway, he apparently had some problems. It says the silly stuff like the jokes, it means nothing to him. Weather comes from the computer. Yeah, basically what he's saying is you can do everything on the computer. Yeah, there is. You're right, Eddie. You don't need it. It's a want. It's not a need. You're right. Google Home, Richard, Mr. Rusty 78609. Okay, Mr. Richard. I asked my wife, honey, to turn up the volume. Her reply, do it yourself. Maybe I need a Google Echo and a 16-foot camper. Maybe. Told his wife to do it. She didn't. Adopt a Cat 28, Google Home. Rusty, I hear you, but I have no use for one. Only way I would buy one is if I could actually do any of the numerous stressful things that I need help with. As far as technology, it has really hurt the world. I'm not going to agree with that. I mean, that's your point of view. My point of view is that technology is really doing a lot of good, okay? Yeah, it says technology has lost millions and millions of jobs, and you can really see it everywhere. Once companies had many, things change, man. I mean, you gotta either adapt or die, And as far as it replacing jobs, it has. But I have to tell you this, it's also created millions of jobs. I mean, you realize how many millions of people make a few dollars off of doing YouTube videos like me? A lot. There's actually maybe billions. I don't know. It's hundreds of millions that make a few bucks every month doing videos. This is Scotty. He's got two. Cool comment called Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. Scotty says, have you gone to church in your life, Rusty? When I was a kid, we'd go, and then when I got a car, when I was about 14, 15, I got an old junker. That was the end of that. I never went to church again. Haven't been back. And that's just me, though. Now, for people that go, that's your choice. Google Home, Thomas, Rusty, I am Thomas Hall from Garland, Texas. I hope I have now lived in Fort Worth 17 years, 53, a career changer at age 51. Went to the culinary school after a career in sales, acting, and broadcasting with a DJ license and owning a media company and a very long career. He got tired of the BS. He says, you have inspired me and have come into my life at just the right time. Well, thank you, Thomas. And good luck to you, man. This is Scotty. He's got two in a row. Nice RV talk and buying or selling talk too, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. Cool Google Home artificial intelligence, growing older talk. Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate your comments, my friend. This is MMP Cody. He's got two. I got one for you. The AI programming that the Google Home uses is the same programming that YouTube algorithm uses, kind of strange. Also, another form of AI that almost all of us use every day, including me inside this comment, is autocorrect. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, thank you. MMP Cody again, Google Home. I have to say, this is one. He says, I have to say with the lights off, yes, it might be darker, but with the candlelight, it actually looks kind of neat. More of a laid-back, relaxing video. I would do some more candlelight videos like this in the future. Everybody wants to see me in the dark, right? Rather be fishing. We got three more, and then I've gone a long time, haven't I? Well, let me finish this out then. 2013 Jayco, rather be fishing. Your son should commute. San Antonio's got expensive. Lots of people are rude. People moving there. That's true. Joyce, hope all goes well selling on my RV. I hope so too. Anyway, this is Jimmy, last one. This was a good video, Rusty. Like my wife says, getting old ain't for sissies. Now, before I forget, did those lots sell down the road from you? Yeah, one did, and they got some people looking at the other one that sold for $9,800, believe it or not. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this kind of went longer than I thought. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. Actually, it's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and other stuff like it will help you lose weight. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Deep, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out through your mouth. Why? That relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, which is really good for you. And then what else? Stretch, walk. As soon as the sun comes up, I'll go do my walking, and then I'll go over and check out my RV that I've got for sale. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your life. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye from Central Texas, USA. Bye-bye.